the Real Estate You podcast with Lettiann.
Welcome back to Real Estate You with Lettiann, Season 5 in the kitchen, and I welcome my guest, Luke Cullen.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, you bet, Luke. Thank you so much for coming today. Luke is a project manager with All Pro Home Services right here in the Kansas City Metro. And how often am I asked, or any real estate professional, or maybe from a homeowner, who do you have to help us with our drywall, help us fix our we need a handyman, right?
Everything.
So even just recently, we had a seller of mine who needed some things sealed and some other things. And I said, okay, here's Luke, give him a call, and off we go. So we're also gonna be making garlic bread today. Mm-hmm. It's my mom's garlic bread.
No, that sounds really good.
Good, and it's like it's wafting garlic in here massively right now. So that recipe is available in my book, Homes That Cook. So if you go to Amazon.com and search Homes That Cook, you can pick up a copy of my book here, but you can also download all of the recipes from Season 5 from our website, Lettiann.com/Season 5 recipes. So we're gonna talk to Luke today. Everybody asks for a handyman. Who's a handyman? It's really a blanket white, blank canvas. I always say to the person asking me, what is it you need? Because really they might need something that's not really handyman related, or they're wanting some help with something else. I'm not sure. And why is a good handyman so hard to find?
It's nice because, they are, more so a jack of all trades, and they can really, it's almost like no job is too small. They can do, a little bit of plumbing, a little bit of electrical, fix a little bit of drywall without having to call a really big company and having them come in and you get these skyrocketed prices just for something as small as maybe an hour or two worth of work.
Yeah, I have seen though that, or my clients have told me when they've called, some people I've suggested, maybe it's the ones I've suggested, but I don't know, but they're saying, oh, we don't think someone wants to come out just to do this little bit of work. And I said, so right. how does, but isn't there normally a service fee?
Yeah, so usually it's an hourly charge with, time and material. Everything's a little bit different. These guys are really good on their feet. They are really great at troubleshooting and really have everything down to a science. So they can do, and especially when someone's got a punch list of, 10 different small little things that, you don't want to call a company for every single little thing when it's not really going to take you like too long to do it. So doing that and having just an hourly charge on that, it really saves, a lot of frustration and a lot of time trying to, coordinate all these different people to come in. So they can get in there, they can knock out anything that you'd like, and all for, a relatively cheap overall price.
So I think often, and tell me if All Pro does this, if someone needs some electrical work as well as drywall work, maybe some plumbing, maybe there's some leaks, are you a one-stop shop?
Yes, and that is a huge thing for us because we do promote that a lot, because we can give you a better price if we have our guy already out there fixing your plumbing problem. Maybe they have to cut into your wall and he's already there. He can seal up the wall, touch it up, paint it, whatever you need to do, without having someone come in afterwards and getting a whole separate charge for something so small as to just touch up after that. So it's being a one-stop shop, and not saying no to people is people can do it anywhere. So what we try to make sure that we do is we have our guy there. We can give you a better price and doing a fantastic job all at once without the headache of trying to coordinate so many different people.
So Luke, we're going to be making some garlic bread today.
That's awesome. Yeah, I love it.
So, but while let me just, here's what I have in this pan: 2 sticks of salted butter, salted sweet butter, and approximately 8 to 10 to 15 cloves of garlic chopped. I'm not sure if Luke can get that, but that's
amazing.
Not Luke, well, it's Alex. Yeah, good. And I'm just gonna start, what I do is I take a fresh loaf of Italian bread. I did not bake the bread. I did get it at the store. And I'm just gonna start dunking one end, not both, but dunking each quarter like such. and stacking them like on end, like that, Alex. I'm saying Alex, our cameraman. But Luke, please tell us
Yes.
the power of light fixtures. Maybe a home refresher with just them starting with updating a room of light fixtures or their kitchen of light fixtures. What does that do for a property and refreshing?
So, it goes overlooked quite a bit, when you paint the walls, you do the trim and everything, but when you get to your lighting, it can change everything. And that's a huge part of, from the bulbs to just getting a more modern looking light fixture, because even an LED bulb will look different from a soft white bulb. And, if you have certain undertones in your paint, it can make, a gray look blue or a beige look yellow. And you could get an outdated look or a modern look just by spending less than an hour taking down and putting up a new light fixture.
So as a real estate professional, if someone asked me for my advice on doing that, I would, first of all, and this is with any type of remodel that they're considering, be careful of the domino effect.
Yes.
Because someone said, do you think I should paint my cabinets? I'll say, okay, let's just take a break. Mm-hmm. Let's pretend your cabinets are now painted. What about the rest of the kitchen? Because oftentimes you make one change and now you need to make 15 changes.
You just open up a can of worms, and it's where, it's that everlasting question, where do you stop?
And then you say, I wish we never painted the cabinets.
Exactly, exactly. And then finally, you don't want to break the bank by doing anything, but just the little things here and there. Maybe the cabinets don't need to be painted. You just need to switch up the hardware. Going from an old brass, maybe it's got some wear on it from using it all the time, getting a nice satin nickel, especially if you have gray walls, white cabinets, just like what you have here, just a nice, either chrome or satin nickel, handle, hinges and everything can change the whole look, and for a fraction of the cost of what it would be to actually paint. So that's always some things to think about when you're doing that, and you can do it relatively cheap and quick. And that's the name of the game, doing it quick, easy, and in your spare time on a weekend, something like that, without, having to, get someone in here and open up that can of worms.
So start small.
Start small.
Be cautious of the domino effect.
That's right.
And I'm going to just interject here. I've wrapped the garlic bread in this aluminum foil, kind of a nice tight package here. But I'm going to pull out. You will then take that loaf, put it in the oven, 250 degrees for 30 minutes. I'm going to swap spots with you, Luke. What's your favorite room in the house?
It is the kitchen. I mean, that's where all the best stuff happens, right?
Indeed.
No, I love all the, all of the exposed beams. I love woodwork, stained woodwork and intricate cuts and everything like that. Everyone likes the painted cabinets and everything, but when it really comes down to it, just being in the industry for so long, sometimes it's a shame when people paint that just because, I've been working with wood my whole life, and it always kind of is close to my heart. So, but yeah, this kitchen, it's, meals, conversation, really coming together is always a great time. And so kitchens are always going to be
the heart of the home.
It really is.
I say that's where memories are made, right? As children, and then even as adults with our children and all of that.
Right, from entertaining to having family over. I mean, it all, usually, when I'm with my family, we stay in the kitchen most of the time.
Right, standing up, or all shoulder to shoulder.
Yep, you go from breakfast to lunch to dinner, and you've never even left the kitchen.
Right up my alley.
Yeah.
So I just want to say, if you're enjoying what you're seeing here and the recipes, please go to our website to download all of the recipes for season 5, Lettiann.com/season 5 recipes. If you have questions for us about our podcast, maybe about a guest we had, or a question for Luke, maybe you want to share a story about your remodeling experience, please send us an email at realestateu, that's you like university, realestateu with Lettiann at lettiann.com. I might also add, you work with a lot of real estate professionals.
We do. We have those are the strongest relationships we have. Communication is key, and it really is having a good realtor, them good clients, us doing good work for their clients. It's just a revolving door that we love to just keep on going and going.
And it's a reflection on all of us, the vendors we refer, or the vendors we suggest, and we all work together for them.
Yes, for the greater good of the client, because, you know, it really is all about them. It's their, you know, whether they're moving in, moving out, it can be a stressful situation for anybody and everybody. So if we can help, you know, do great work and cut down on all the frustration and be that one-stop shop, that just helps everyone, and, you know, that's how you grow and you become successful.
Absolutely. And moving is stressful. And on so many different levels. So who you hire matters with your biggest asset, real estate. Please be sure to interview 2 to 3 licensed real estate professionals. If you're considering a license, or maybe you have a real estate license and you'd like to get more involved with your business, grow your business, build the foundation of your business, please visit our website and our training success program. Go to Lettiann.com, click on the tab that says training program, and there you'll find our real estate training success program. Whether you're a licensed realtor or not, you're welcome to take the course. It's available for you. It is my course. I'm narrating the course for you. If you'd like to join the Lettiann lane as a licensed real estate professional, I'm happy to mentor, coach, and assist you with your real estate questions. As a professional, I want you to, nothing more than for you to succeed, because it's important that we as real estate licensed realtors, we put the word profession back in our profession, because too many people have had a bad experience. So let's take this profession back. I want to thank Luke Cullen for being here today, all pro.
Thank you so much.
You are a pro.
Yes, we are.
Yes,
we are.
And tell us your website, please.
Our website is all-proserviceskc.com. And we handle everything from just, you know, refreshing up some paint, wood rot. We deal with inspection reports, anything from light handyman work to full remodels. We can take care of it all.
Before we go, Luke, what am I doing?
Oh,
I've
been waiting for this. Been waiting for this the whole time.
Yay! And I'm going to send the one we just made back home with you and your wife.
Oh, perfect.
But this has come out of a 250-degree oven.
Ooh, that looks delicious.
It was in there for 30 minutes. Let's have at it.
Oh,
if
sure.
If you may, if you will.
Oh, you
my
can
word.
smell it as soon as you take it out, too.
Ooh.
All right.
Here we go. Let's give it a try. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh my goodness, that's really good.
I'm so glad you're enjoying it. Be sure your wife has some too, so you know, counter that breath.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I was like, I'm gonna eat that whole loaf before I even go home.
Okay. I want to thank our guest, Luke Cullen. Thank you so much for coming today and being in our kitchen.
No problem. Thank you. I appreciate you having me here.
Absolutely. And I want to thank you all for watching Real Estate U with Lettiann, Season 5, and we look forward to seeing you on our next episode.
The Real Estate U podcast with Lettiann.